What's up, guys? Artist Illustrator Joshua Woodrich here. I was just working on some work. I was back here. I just wanted to share a word of advice for you all. As artists, if you're an artist or creator, in life, don't ever feel like you need to be validated by certain people in your life. There are a dynamic group of people in your life that you expect to support you and have respect for you, but they just don't. I'm talking if you're married. I'm talking about the in-laws. If you have a family, I'm talking about your family. If you have close friends, and they're just not close like that, I'm talking about that. I'm talking about people who you expect to give you full support or respect, and they fall short. And that's why I always say to always put your validation in God, because God will never let you down or never disrespect you, will never fall short. Just know that. And sometimes you have to close the door to those constant toxic situations. And I'm not talking about like just walking out of people's lives. I'm talking about like know when to take a step back and be cordial with them. I'm respectful with them, but you don't have to share every aspect of your life with them. You don't have to be their friend on Facebook. You don't have to tell them everything that you're doing. If they're not interested, if you see them in person often, they don't even ask how you're doing or what you're up to or what projects you're doing or what big things are in your life. If they don't even ask you, that means they don't even care. So you don't have to share everything with people who you feel like don't support you or are there for you. And there's two ways that I go with it. If people are in your life, and they don't add some types of substance to your life, you can forgive them, but just don't forget. And you can be respectful and cordial with them, but you don't need to have them in your close-knit group. Now, if there is a group of people in your life and they add substance to your life and you feel like they might have done you wrong, forgive them. Just like the other, you forgive them. And you could forget it if they're there for you, support you, and because you want them in your life constantly. And those people who are there for you, who support you, are usually the ones in your community or your workplace or the same group as you or the same something that you do life with daily or weekly or monthly. Those are the people who you need to keep in your life. The people who you see a few times a year because you have to, it's okay to let them go. You'll see them again, but don't hold closely to your heart those people. God bless.